Let's go, Pierre.
Okay. So thanks everybody to join today. As Florence said, best wishes for everybody and for this new year. So we all know what is UI Suite. I keep this slide only for the people who are coming for the first time or discovering the recording online. But I see everybody here is already involved in the community. So yeah, good work, good health, good time, the best year ever. I hope peace also. We have some friends, some members of the community who are in a country experiencing war. So let's have a little thoughts about them. So you know the agenda. We'll start with a few grade slides about last meetings. Those are getting old. GitHub issue. I don't know if we did something. We have pattern consolidation. We are still it's not ongoing yet. So who want to take the GitHub? Yeah. We don't have. We need. Okay. We need to tell Antonio. That's it.
That's it.
Remember.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I think since the last meeting, I saw an update, a GitHub notification, but I think one or two people are still creating issues on GitHub.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I take the point. I will contact Antonio today, and I am in Brussels now, so I hope maybe I will meet him at the cafe. I don't know. Yeah, Antonio is in Brussels too. Okay, still option, it's also on my side, but as I told you last month, it's low priority for me to contact them. In November, we talk about the ecosystem. Not everything is tagged in the ecosystem yet, but in December, we also talk about something more important from Drupal.org. It's the Drupal 10 compatibility. So we did an update yesterday, and it's getting better now. We have the most important module who are compatible with Drupal 10, and there is half of the UI pattern ecosystem compatible too. So there is one module on my side and one module on Christian's side. So we have no issues. We need to do it as soon as possible. About the Larawan, Nejo, and Alexip module, I don't know them. Are you in contact with some of those guys?
No.
No. Yeah, maybe we can ping them. The issue is, I know component block from Larawan is used because it's used on some of my projects. My former project, but UI pattern block, component schema, and UI pattern from layout. I don't know if a lot of people are using them. Maybe they are more experimental. So anyway, it would be nice to contact them. So I will take the point too. I take a lot of points today, you see, but I have free time this afternoon, so let's do it. About security coverage, we keep this slide every month, starting December, just to have an overview on this subject. This is not mandatory, but it would be nice at the end to have a good coverage. So we are arriving at the news. Big news on Friday, 23rd of December. We got a call. So it's Michael, Duel, Florent, and me. Edouard for Duel. We got a call with Makershell and Ewispso. about the SDC project, single directory component, and the UI component in core initiative. So they present us what they done, where they are going, and they ask us if UI pattern can become a wrapper around SDC in core. And UI pattern will be mostly a module to expose the component to Drupal API. Discussing with us, we understood it will be more complicated because UI pattern will also be also add features to the component. For example, they didn't plan to implement variants into the UI component in core. So this must be defined at UI pattern level, this kind of stuff. So there was a lot of discussion are not over. Maybe we will need a second talk with them, but it was very interesting to discuss with those guys. And also for us, it will be a lot of change, maybe breaking change to become a wrapper on SDC. So we are for the beginning, we are planning to use SDC as a new discovery. So imagine if a UI component in core arrive in Drupal 10.1, we will add a new plugin discovery using those definitions to generate UI pattern. Edouard, Florent, Michael, you want to add something, or maybe to correct something I said?
Yeah, Florent, maybe.
It was on the previous slide, so maybe you can finish this slide and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Layout options is covered now since last
good
month.
news. Good news.
When
I
doing
didn't
the
update this.
no problem. When doing the Drupal 10 compatibility stuff last month, I also opt in for the security coverage.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
My 2 cents. Thanks.
So the only one not covered is mine again. Let's do it. Oh. Nice. Okay, about this meeting, someone want to share something? Do you know about this initiative? The other people here. You know some core maintainer want to have UI component in core? Silent is
Well.
yes, I guess.
No, you know.
Okay. If we have new meeting with them, and I hope we will have new meeting with them before the release of Drupal 10.1. Of course, we will share with you the report. And you know, those meetings are not secret. We are setting the meeting from the Slack channel. So anybody can join. It's obvious on the Slack channel. When we are discussing about that, it's open to everybody. So thank you everybody for December. It was crazy. A lot of work, a lot of release, a lot of committers. I hope I didn't forget someone here. I'm sorry if someone is forgotten, but it was a good Christmas for everybody. First, we got UI pattern 1.4 with the scope we decided on the last meeting. So I think there is some commit were deeply expected by us, like the Drupal 10 compatibility. So there was a pattern view styles 1.3 release with some bug fix, UI style 1.3 with also bug fix and some quality update. UI pattern view builder 1.2 with Drupal 10 compatibility. There was also UI pattern extend beta 2 released by Christian, but I didn't see the release note, so I don't know. Christian is with us today?
He's not with us.
Okay, so yeah, so maybe next time he will explain us what is going on in UI pattern extend. Layout option, you remember we took control of layout option module late November. So Florent, you did a lot of work on it, and you released 1.1 with some bug fix. It was nice, and of course Drupal 10 compatibility. UI pattern free formatter, Edouard released 1.8 with some bug fix too, and Drupal 10 compatibility. And UI skin, the alpha are still in progress with 2 releases, alpha 1, alpha 2. And Florent, you focus on the CSS variables scope now. And we already did 2 demo of this feature in November and December. So you know what's going on. And also a new beta of the 2.0 branch of Page Designer was released in December. Someone from Page Designer want to say something?
Well, that would be me then. I think it's just some smaller fixes. Let me just check. I didn't even know that it was pretty good. That it got a new release in this December. I was on holiday then, but guess it was minor fixes and adjustments.
Okay. Yep. So what's next? For UI style 1.4, we are planning a big release with view integration. At least it's something we are expecting for a few months now. We are on the way. CK Editor 5 integration. This is very interesting because UI style may be one of the first modules of the Drupal community to be compatible with CK Editor 5. We were included into Drupal only 1 month ago. A definition class to make the API more future-proof, and some UI improvement. UI example 2, someone want to talk?
Yeah, about the CK Editor 5 integration is started. I made the PHP part.
Yes, right.
And I will have to make the JavaScript part, but before going on in the JavaScript part, I made the other stuff, finishing to finish I would say the smaller one issues, especially finishing views integration, etc. About the UI improvements. Later in the meeting, I want to discuss about that, especially to have consistency in terms of forms, configuration forms with UI skins, etc. But we will discuss that later in the meeting. Yes, and it is like, for example, definition class, UI improvements. It is from, for example, yesterday, so it is very fresh. Very new.
Okay, nice, very nice. And I think feature class is something we will do. It's inspired from UI pattern, and we will do in other module too, like your skins. And for skins, as we said, the the goal of the next releases, in plural, is to complete the CSS variable part and the other features of UI skin or planned for later. I didn't update this slide because I think there was no so much work done on team during the Christmas holidays. Sorry, I forgot to remove this draft.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, sorry for
No problem, no problem. I will not have the time to make the slide too, so no problem. I prefer discuss live during the meeting.
So you want to discuss now, or you want to discuss after the slide deck?
Maybe finish the slides and after that I will discuss, because I have some stuff in UI patterns issue queues, and after it is to show up the last improvement in UI styles and to discuss consistency with UI skins, but we will see that. So
Okay,
finish the slides.
So I kept this slide because there is still an ongoing issue with layout builder integration. So unfortunately, Christian is not with us, and he is the one who reopened this issue closed by Edouard and me. So I will keep it open. In my humble opinion, to be well integrated with layout builder is a must for all our modules. Layout builder is not so much used by us. We did like a poll last month, and it's like half-half. But it's part of Drupal Core, so it's still very important. And also, Sharik asked 2 questions about display suite in the Slack channel, and I'm wondering what is happening with display suite. I'm a former display suite lover. Maybe you don't know, but UI Suite was named as a homage to display suite because it was in my I don't know, 15 years with Drupal. It's one of my favorite module ever. But is it still used, display suite, a lot? Do we still need it? And what about the maintainership of UI pattern DS? So first, do you use UI Suite yourself?
No more.
Oh, I'm like you.
I think before the introduction of Layout Builder, maybe last project was 2018, 2019, before the introduction of Layout Builder, because field layout in core is experimental. So we prefer to choose display suite because it was stable. And I think it was the right choice because field layout is deprecated. But now with Layout Builder, no more need of display suite. Maybe they had some a little bit interesting stuff in views, but never used on project.
Yeah, because we have 2 submodules in UI pattern, or maybe 3 submodules related to contrib, UI pattern field group, UI pattern display suite, and maybe nobody is taking care of UI pattern display suite submodule. So we are actively maintaining UI pattern, but one of the submodules is getting old and rusty. So we have 2 solutions. We find a maintainer for this specific submodule. Maybe Sharik can be the one. We have to ask him. Or we remove UI pattern DS from UI pattern.
In this case, we will have to. I think we'll have to. I thought since last meeting we will open an issue, but it has not happened. So maybe I will take the point to open an issue to discuss in the issue queue about the submodule management in UI patterns, because I think at it is in one of your first slides to remove contrib support of like field group and display suite from UI patterns and introduce slash merge over UI patterns extension directly inside UI patterns. So I think we'll have to have a discussion in issues.
Okay, let's open the issue. Can you do it? Can you?
This is only my opinion. You can over people can talk, of course.
Okay, the obvious question.
I agree about that. We should discuss
Okay.
this in the issue queue.
Nobody here want to take care. Nobody in this call want to
Uh,
take care about UI pattern yes module.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't use
So-
it
You're
anymore.
not using it either, so.
Okay. Okay, so we have two tasks. Let's open the issue about the subject of moving in and out module to UI pattern. And let's ping also Antonio and Franz about that, because I know they are opinionated and they want to follow this subject. And two, let's contact Sharik. I will contact Sharik on Slack to ask him if he will want to be the maintainer. And anyway, it can be the maintainer of the submodule or the maintainer of extracted project. So anyway, it's good to ask him. So the Slack channel is still growing up. That's nice. Another way of promoting UI Suite will be to promote it as a community initiative. So the community initiative or the Drupal Core initiative were not driven by Dries. So they come from the community, by the community. But that doesn't mean they are not important. For example, workflow, views in core, layouts, web service initiative with key, WYSIWYG, all this good stuff we have in Drupal Core were community initiative. So I know there's a big focus on the official initiative by Dries, called the strategic initiative, because of course Dries put a lot of spotlight on the subject. But community initiatives are very important too for Drupal. And today, there is, it's hard to say, but it seems there is only 3 community initiatives related to code. Smash with like papercut on the issue queue, Composer support in core, and CMI do.z2. So maybe we can promote UI Suite. Do you have some experience on a community initiative? Someone?
Nope.
No. So it will be new. It will be new
we
for
should.
everybody
Yeah,
to
yeah.
start such a
What the little experience, for example, with the Bug Smash is stuff that we currently do, like regular monthly meeting and proper Slack channel. It's only my experience with community initiatives, but maybe we have more stuff. But but I think it's well beginning to have a proper and regular monthly meeting and Slack dedicated Slack channel. After that, no more experience in that. But
So we already did that.
yeah, that's what that's what I mean. And we have just to have to create that. Maybe it is. I don't know where it is registered, the community initiative, but to register ours too. Yeah.
So yeah, there is like a 5-step process. In my opinion, we are inside the 4-step refine because we are already module, a lot of module, and we have already a production project and successful release of project using the modules. But we are still discussing about some implementation details, implementation issue. So the module are not totally stable. Even the one with stable release, there is still ongoing discussion about the implementation. So we are at step 4 refine. I guess step 5 would be patient because we are not core maintainers, so the willing to do it yourself, I think it will not be for us. But okay, let's follow this. It's exciting. Okay, so this meeting was recorded, and the report will be available here. Thank you for listening to my speech, even if I'm sick today and I have some difficulties to talk. Florent, you
I
want,
will take.
someone want to add something?
Yeah, I will take the lead.
Yeah. Someone want to add
Thank you,
something,
Pierre,
some
for the
news?
thank you, Pierre.
Thank you. You're
No,
welcome.
Yeah, for the slides,
nothing more.
yeah, preparation of the slides, etc. So that's nice. Okay. I will let anyone having new comments and questions, and after that, I will take the lead. Yeah, in the presentation. No questions?
No.
Okay, let's go. Let's go then. I will share you my screen. Okay, so I think maybe the first part is about UI patterns issue queue, and after that I will talk about UI styles and UI skins regarding, for example, a proper UI suite Bootstrap theme. And also it is related to, for example, this stuff. These issues about grouping patterns, etc. So I think we should have consistency across the UI suite ecosystem. So I only read the description. So, but I guess, yeah, if Edouard, if you want to propose patches for that, I guess no problem. About sorting grouping patterns. The other stuff, Edouard, you are very sorry.
No, just about the previous issue. We need to agree about implementing the same way on UI pattern, UI style, UI skin. So you told me a few days ago that you didn't do this other magical group, you know?
Yeah, currently there is no other magical group. Yeah.
Are you ready to do it to have consistency with UI pattern? If we
agree that there is this other group automatically, I'm okay to update UI styles and UI skins, of course.
Oh, great, nice.
This idea was about backward compatibility, because not everyone will have the groups on all their patterns. But if you have another option or other ideas, they are welcome.
Okay. Then okay. Yeah, it is if there is if there is only the other group, there is no group. Okay. All right. So I wanted to say, yeah, Edouard, you are a lot involved in issues regarding previews and pattern detections. I'm not sure, for example, regarding the last comments that you made, for example, to say, okay, this one is in needs review, but it depends on another one, etc. So I'm not sure if stuff are ready for review, or you should wait for new updates regarding automated tests or stuff like that. So if your stuff are ready for review, do not hesitate to ping me. That's what I wanted to say. Other related stuff regarding field groups. Maybe Pierre, also a little update on this issue. You started a support. In this support request, you started to answer. Maybe it is ready for a last comment to ensure it can be closed or marked as fixed.
It was more than a support for this person on his project. It was not really related to UI pattern.
But I guess that if Pierre and Edouard, you answer to these people, you can mark it as fixed if it is okay, and there is no more reply. If it is something like that, because there is this one and okay, and also this one. No. Okay, so yes, just ensure that it is just a reminder to ensure that issues are not I don't think it is the correct word in English, but stagnating, stale status and accumulating on GitHub, just to ensure that. So now more I think enjoyable stuff in UI styles. Yesterday plugin definition of the possibility of grouping styles, etc. And after that, I will go back to finish this one at description and previewed with options. Now that there is the plugin definition class, and after that, I will move back again to CK Editor 5. Just to avoid having too many opened issues. My current problem is now that on UI Suite Bootstrap, I have prepared merge requests to ensure to prepare for the changes. Hello, Theodore. To prepare for the changes introduced in UI styles to test it and to be compatible. So currently in the UI, and I will show with UI style views, and after that I can show with UI styles layout builder. Just refreshing the screen. Can you start with, please? Checking. No. Okay, my environment is up and running. So in UI style views, so I declared groups in the different styles provided by UI Suite Bootstrap, and also we agreed that to sort, for example, the styles alphabetically in the styles library. But regarding current implementation, okay, it is only an alphabetical sort in the library. Should it be also sorted in the forms to be able to select it? And also, there is also a sort regarding the group. So first there is a sort among the group, and then a sort among the options in a group. So yeah, that's my point, because currently also in UI skins CSS variables, there is currently, I think, no sort. So it depends on the order in the declaration in the YAML files. So yes, that's what I wanted to highlight. I can make the changes. We just have to agree about the behaviors and to have a consistent behaviors across UI Suite ecosystem. And if I show in UI in a layout builder, sorry, So I made the change before the styles were appearing after the update submit button. So yeah, so we have different groups, etc. That's it, just to show. So yeah, if we can take a
It's very nice
decision
to have group
about
like that
this.
first. First, I want to tell you
Thank
thank you for the grouping. It's obvious. It's a better user experience.
Yeah, to have all these styles. Otherwise, it was a nightmare.
And
Yes.
we have to think.
If you see, sorry, if you see the others here, it is a manually, because in the files I wrote a group others. It is not something automatic. It's just a parenthesis. Sorry. Yes, go on. So
So
your ideas, your opinion, your feedbacks, please. You're
So
welcome.
first, I have no opinion about the automatic sorting of group name and plugin name. You know, I really I would myself, if I would be alone, you know, as a private project, I would not sort automatically. I will keep the plugin declaration order. But it's just because I don't think about that. You know, I have no opinion about what to do, to be honest. But what my opinion here is, it's not about opinion. I have two questions. First question is, what about the style library? Do we plan also to group the styles in the library?
Yeah, that's a very good question, because currently I have not planned to make the group inside the library. Maybe I can make a group inside a group system inside the override for the UI Suite Bootstrap theme, because maybe I can use, I don't know, a pattern from Bootstrap to make a cool drop down system or something like that. But regarding the code of UI styles, I'm not sure how to provide sorry, some default clean grouping system. But maybe based on field sets or container. But yeah, I'm not sure about the default to provide a clean default stuff. Default behavior.
Okay, then you can discuss about it.
But yes, if so people have ideas and want to make proposition, no problem, of course. Also wanting to highlight, with the introduction of the plugin definition class, there is a little breaking stuff. So I have not made a new major branch. I provided a change record for that, is because in the theme, I will zoom a little bit. So yeah, in the only in the YAML of the library, yeah, before it was stuff like that, and now you have to use the getters of the plugin definition class. And strangely, stuff like that, like .label, .description, .options, still works. I can convert with the getters from the class, but currently I keep it that way. Just for my parenthesis, yes.
Can we try to focus on one subject at a time?
Sorry, too many stuff to show. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So yeah, about the orders. So are there also other people no opinion, or other people have opinion about the orders of presenting styles or CSS variables? Or
I think that the items you are showing and building automatically, like groups, should be sorted alphabetically.
Okay.
But maybe you can keep the order of options inside the groups like they are in the YAML file, because it can carry a meaning. You can have primary color, then secondary color. So that will be the same in the alphabetical order.
Yeah,
but
I
you have the idea.
Yeah.
Maybe for this you could imagine a sorting order with alphabetical and weights, but I don't know. Theodore suggested alphabetically with a way to alter.
Yeah, I guess there when you mean a way to alter, you mean something another stuff than form alter, I guess, a hook form alter, because there will still be a hook form alter for stuff like that.
Are we only going to be using that in forms, or is it going to be shown somewhere else? Like you talked about CSS variables, so is it going to also impact the way that CSS is generated?
No, currently only for the forms, I mean. But if should it have also an impact on the order of the generated CSS variables? About the CSS variables, I do not think there will be an impact because grouping is only for to have a better form, because in terms of generation on the page, it is related to the plugin, ID, I mean. And this plugin ID, as all the CSS variables will have a different plugin ID, they cannot interfere between them. Also, I agree with you, Edward. Okay, so alphabetical sort for the groups, and keep default behavior for the order in YAML for the options inside the group. Just also one point why I wanted to make some sorts is that currently we are reasoning by, but I think it will be the most popular case is that, for example, the styles are provided by a theme, but theoretically it could also be provided. And when I say styles, I mean styles, CSS variables, patterns, etc. But it can also be provided by a module and by when you doing theme inheritance too. So maybe in this case, the order will not match the best if we are mixing plugins from different providers. But I guess that
You're right. So I would suggest to sort alphabetically everything and allow to add a weight on some styles. So in fact, when there is no weights, everything is 0. So you sort by weights, then alphabetically. And anyone can set the weights he or she wants on the elements that's important.
Okay, so
And that's consistent with core.
Yeah, so I guess even in this case on styles and CSS variables, we have a new property, weight, etc. Okay. And as you can override the plugin declaration, by default it is 0, but if you want to specify it, you can. Okay. So sort everything by weight, then alphabetically, etc. Okay. Yeah, alphabetically on the group, alphabetically in the options. Okay.
And groups cannot have weight, so you can skip that on groups.
Yeah, group it will be alphabetical. Yeah, of course. Okay. Opinions over? Your opinion, please. Pierre, or anyone, Tim,
No,
Daniel.
you know, I don't like wait for config entities, but wait for inside for config. But yeah, wait for plugin. Why not?
Okay.
Makes sense for me. Okay, wait.
Okay. I note. Styles. Weight property. Sort by weight. alphabetical. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So also
Yeah.
missing one step. Missing one step about okay, about the orders in the form. Okay, and now the grouping in the libraries. There is no CSS variables library because it is only on the theme settings form. But regarding styles, and patterns, I guess later. About the grouping. So I can try to make a proposal to have this grouping, and I guess in this case it should be the same grouping as on the form, and grouping and sorting mechanism as on the form in this case.
Yeah, I think it has to be consistent.
Yeah.
But instead of going for something complicated, you can
Okay, thanks,
just
Theodore.
have
See you.
you can just have some headings to make the groups in the list and in the overall overview, like
Okay. I guess
H3, and then move everything to H4.
list. Okay.
That's
Okay, so
very simple, and that's the first step. Then, if
Yeah.
some modules want to improve this, why not?
Okay, I will try to propose something like that. Okay, thank you. Okay.
So
Yeah.
Maybe someone else has other opinion.
I just have a question. Everything we said here about grouping and sorting for UI skin and UI styles, is it something we can apply in the same way to UI pattern? Because grouping UI patterns is something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point of the issue we talked earlier, where Florent told me to propose a patch. I think in UI patterns, we can add the same grouping in the library and also in the select lists with some up group feature.
So exactly the same. Same rules, same implementation, same definition on the YAML. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can add the weights too on the
That
patterns
would be
definition.
Okay, and also, of course, in UI skins and UI styles, then automatically also add this mechanism of over in this case.
And also on libraries, to have the same look on the UI style library and the UI pattern library.
Okay.
Grouping.
I think I will. I have time currently. I have time, so I will make the proposal of changes in UI skins and UI styles. So later, if it is okay, I will let Edward for the UI patterns, or I will.
You can
maybe
do it too if you want.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess this one is not a very core or UI pattern, so I guess I can also make a proposal for this one. Okay, those two. Okay.
What's nice is that this kind of change won't break anything, so we don't have to worry about update pass, upgrade pass, or anything.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, so for me it's okay. I don't. Just checking if I have another stuff to discuss. No, on my side it's okay. I have no more points to discuss in the UI Suite ecosystem. So yeah. So if anyone else has questions or remarks, go on.
It's okay.
That's good for me. I didn't have much time to move things forward, but I hope I will this month.
Okay, no worries. It is when we can. currently I have the chance to have times, but yeah, it's not regular.
I need to ask my boss to have the same arrangements that you have.
Yeah,
Also, it depends on projects too. All right. So Pierre, if you want to finish, lead the end of the meeting.
I have no voice left.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I will try. So thanks everyone. If no more people have questions, again, best wishes and happy new year, and let's go on the UI Suite initiative in this case.
Thank you, Laurent.
Thank you everyone. See you. Have a
Thanks,
nice,
everyone.
nice. Oh, so no. Next week, next meeting date. Next meeting planning. Let's plan. Let's
Well done.
plan
Is
the
it
next
possible
meeting
to
date.
do it on the 8th of February? Because I won't make it on Tuesday 7.
Or 14 of February in this case.
It's 14 or 8, as you want.
It's better to keep on Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's head
14.
towards the 14th.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank
That's
you very
good
much.
for me.
Perfect.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Nice.
Oof.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone. See you.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Have a
Thank
nice
you,
day,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.